D23 has come and gone, and we finally got official word about a Kenobi live-action series. The past week or so, after rumors started circulating about its announcement, I've seen people wondering if Maul could pop up in the story, and today that's what I'll be talking about. If you follow this channel, I expect you already know that Maul and Kenobi had their final showdown on Tatooine in Star Wars Rebels Season 3. I remember when that happened, some people were disappointed that it wasn't saved for a live-action project, but to be fair, most of Maul's story has been told in animation. I think it makes sense to tell the best possible story you can in the moment rather than wait for a live-action project that may or may not happen down the line. Animation is also done so far in advance, they might not have known that Maul would be returning to live action in Solo, a Star Wars story. But now it seems like Maul is set for a live action comeback. Whether his story involving Crimson Dawn continues is up in the air, but could he show up in the Kenobi series to harass him yet again? I think it's absolutely possible. If I were to guess, the series will take place closer to Episode 3 than 4. Maul's story in Rebels is set just a year or so before A New Hope, and when he confirms that Kenobi is alive through the holocrons, all he says is, he lives. We can assume that he's surprised he survived Order 66, which makes perfect sense, but I think there is plenty of room for Maul and Obi-Wan to have had some other confrontation in between that time. Maybe Obi-Wan faked his death, but Maul found himself to be unconvinced after all those years. It's also possible we could see more Maul in flashbacks. If we're following Kenobi on Tatooine, I think he should stay on Tatooine. I've heard talk that that wouldn't be the case and that he'll actually leave the planet, and if that happens, I'll accept it, but I don't see Obi-Wan leaving Luke unprotected for any reason. So if we're stuck on a desert planet, why not have some flashbacks to the Clone Wars? Maybe show us a fight with Maul we've never seen before, or even a live-action reimagining of one from the animated series. It would be awesome to see a live-action rendition of the Jedi armor, by the way. The final option I see is to have Maul as some kind of off-planet threat. Maybe he's in the middle of building Crimson Dawn and he's got some power and underlings again, and he could send out assassins to try to find Kenobi. So maybe there wouldn't be a big confrontation between the two characters, but I still see a way for Maul to be present in the story, just in a less in-your-face kind of way. All I'm saying is, I think it's possible for Maul to appear. However, I don't think it's likely. I think we've seen all we need to see of Maul and Kenobi's story together. The Kenobi series will probably focus on something new. Maybe it's just Obi-Wan's life on Tatooine as he adjusts. I've heard that it could be about him going to try to find Anakin and face him again, which I'm not wild about that idea, but whatever. I don't see anything obvious that we could explore in his story with Maul that we haven't already seen. So I think Maul will be left out of the series, and his own story will continue somewhere else, following his life in Crimson Dawn, be that in another movie, series, comic, or book. But what do you guys think? Do you think Maul will be in the Kenobi series? Do you want him to be? Let me know in the comments. If you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and consider checking out our Patreon page. As always, thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.